Okay, welcome everyone. We have a special event today. Scratch 200 will be playing chess against
with Avatar V.
With Avatar V, but he'll be playing against the Chess.com personality Aaron. It says here, Aaron lives in Reykjavik, Iceland, where Bobby Fischer became world champion. He hopes to play like Fischer someday, but still has a long way to go. Scratch 200 also would like to play as good as Bobby Fischer someday, but has a long way to go. All right, let's get started. So, Scratch 200, go over there. You get the white pieces.
What? We're going against each other?
No, I'm being Aaron.
No.
You want me to help you?
Yeah, I want to be on a team.
Okay, you go over there. I'll kind of sit over here so I can move the black pieces and I can help you, okay?
Okay.
Go on your side. You have to stay on your side of the board.
On a team.
Yes, but I also have to talk and explain for the video what's happening, okay?
Because we'll win if we win.
Hey, get on your side.
Why can't I see this?
No, Scratch 200, you're not allowed to sit on the side. Okay, Scratch 200 has the white pieces and we'll go first.
Okay, we'll do this.
Scratch 200 plays E4.
You don't have to say a move.
Why not?
Okay, you can. I go E4.
Aaron decides to try the French defense, playing E6.
Ooh, yum, yum, yum. I'll go for
Scratch 200 grabs up the center by playing D4. Aaron thinks and then responds with F5.
I will protect.
Oh, good move.
I'll protect.
Scratch 200 develops a knight while protecting the E4 pawn. Seems like a good move.
I bet he's going to take it.
Aaron goes for the pawn trade, capturing on E4.
So.
And Scratch 200 takes on E4 with his knight.
Aaron's a guy on your phone.
Yes.
We
already explained that part.
Okay.
Now Aaron plays D5.
Okay.
Threatening the knight on E4.
I'll play.
Scratch 200 pulls his knight back to safety onto the C3 square. And Aaron pushes a pawn to A5.
I will bring my bishop out and check.
Ooh. Scratch 200 gives check with bishop to B5. Aaron blocks with C6.
Okay, you want to make some of the moves?
Well, we got to protect our bishop.
That's true.
So, where do you want to move the bishop to? You think...
We can't go here. We can't go here. We
no,
can't
those
go
are
here.
out.
We can go here. We can go here. And we can go here.
Yeah?
I just want you guys to notice where I am right now.
What are you doing? Yep. So Piggy87 is here where we're
I wanted
recording.
to show that I'm like right behind the Kindle that's recording on.
Okay.
This
Good move,
is
Scratch
right
200. So he
there behind
retreats
me,
the
and I'm
bishop
right
to
there.
D3.
Because that's how they set it up.
Aaron
So there's
plays
an open area for me to sit on.
Queen B6. Threatening the pawn.
Now, you want to make a move?
Sure. Let's bring another knight out. We'll play knight to F3.
Okay, protecting our pawn also at the same time.
And Aaron plays a surprising move. He plays King E7.
Why does he move his king that area?
I
What?
don't
He
know.
can't even
Guess he's not interested in castling.
Best piece.
Get that out of here.
Okay, I'll castle. Oops.
Piggy. Okay.
Castle.
Scratch 200 castles.
Do you think that's a good idea?
That's a good move. Aaron considers and then develops a knight with knight F6.
The knight needs this.
Piggy, get out of here. You're distracting Scratch. He's in an important chess game. He has to concentrate. Yes.
I'll line
More
up.
important than
Okay.
me.
Daddy, I'll line it up.
I like that idea. Scratch 200 gets his rook on that half-open file.
He moves.
And Aaron sees the alignment and moves his king over to F7.
I'll get batteries.
Okay. Scratch 200 sets up a battery with Queen E2, putting it in front of his rook.
Queen E2. It's the queen of E2.
The queen moved to E2. Now this is an interesting move. Aaron moved
I wonder how much
bishop
furniture
A3.
she had to bring with her when she moved.
Why does he want to be open that place? So he can get his queen out of there.
Scratch 200 is considering his options.
I think free bishop will be useful.
I think so. Scratch 200 observes free bishop. Aaron has hung his
Scratch is
bishop
white.
And so Scratch 200 plays B takes B takes
Where's my
A3.
water bottle?
Seems like a solid move. At this point, Aaron is feeling some pressure. He retreats his queen to D8.
I'll get my other rook lined up.
And Scratch 200 spots the half-open file and slides her rook over to A1. Aaron wants to put a stop to that. He plays B5, limiting the rook's options.
Check him.
Okay, that seems good.
4.
Scratch 22, age of
Scratch
7, is playing
200.
against Aaron, who's a guy on Avatar V's phone.
Yep. So Scratch 200 has played Knight
Is a
G5
7-year-old
check.
better than a computer? Dun dun
Aaron
dun.
gets out of check by moving king to E7.
Ooh, shakusha.
Ooh, shit.
Okay, well.
I just almost fell over.
Hmm.
We could move our pawn up one.
Sure.
So we could get that there, then put them in check, and go, and then we could like.
That
No.
seems good. I like that.
Friends on the screen.
Okay, Scratch 200 pushes a pawn to A4. Piggy, go away. You're getting in the way here. Okay. Aaron decides to move rook to G7. I don't know that move accomplishes a lot, but there you have it. Rook G7. Now what'll it be? Piggy, don't touch the
Well,
Kindle. I
make
balanced it
it-
very precisely.
Yeah, and it got unbalanced.
Oh, thanks.
I probably bumped it.
Yeah,
At least
that's
I fixed
probably
it.
how it got unbalanced.
Okay,
Thank you for
well,
fixing.
I'll do
Can you see
that
the
check.
chessboard good?
Yes,
I'll do that check.
Okay. Scratch plays bishop A3 check. And Aaron decides to retreat the king to E8.
Is that
I
how
must
you
say,
want
Scrap-
the Kindle to be angled?
Yes, thank you. Scratch
Okay.
200 seems to be doing well. Aaron has really only a knight developed at this point. Scratch will push his advantage by playing A takes B5. Aaron decides to push his queen up one, providing another bit of protection to his pawn. He plays queen D7.
Okay. Wait, let me think about if that's a good move. Do you think that's a good move? I don't think there's anything wrong.
Yeah, you just trade pawns. It's probably fine.
I don't see any discovered attack something. Okay,
No.
I'm just gonna go.
Okay, so Scratch continues taking pawns, playing B takes
My
C6.
nose is a piece now.
Aaron slides his queen over to
Is
A7,
Aaron gonna slide
putting some
his
pressure on the
nose
D4
over?
pawn.
Yo, he
Is
lets
Aaron
me
gonna
do it.
slide his nose over
No way.
too?
I'm gonna
Piggy.
try. Do you think I should do that? See if it works.
Well, you can if you want. I would imagine he'll just take it, but who's to say?
I'm not going to.
It's up to you.
I'm going to do that, maybe.
Oh,
That good.
now that seems like a good move. So
I want to do something, so I'll make a cover attack on his pawn, get him in check so I can't do anything, and then I can get.
Scratch is
Queen.
planning ahead a couple moves here. He has moved bishop to b5, strategically lining it up with the king for a potential discovered check next turn. Ooh, good thought, Scratch 200, but Aaron saw it coming. He moves his king over to D8 to avoid the discovered check.
Oh, I just noticed
I think-
my phone was on my foot, and I scooted over on my knees over to here, and my foot went with me. Look like this. See, my phone's
I
went
see,
with
Piggy.
me.
Oh, I forget my knight to here. Then I won't be on. That would work.
He does still have his knight protecting that square.
Oh yeah, that's true. I don't see why not.
Okay. Scratch decides to push the pawn up to c7. It's not protected, though.
Yeah, but it's check.
It is check, so it is a
He can
check
take
from the
it.
pawn.
He can take
Aaron
it.
captures with the king. King takes C7.
Oof, I don't see anything wrong with this. I don't think I see anything. Oh, I see something wrong with that. Well, let's see. But I don't see anything wrong with this. Nope, I see something wrong
Steven,
with
in the video, you can see yourself playing with your toes.
That's fine.
it. I'm going to...
Chess game. Uni just visited.
Hello, Uni.
Ooh, he's not allowed to... He can't take it, because... No, wait, he could, because...
Well, he can, but you have more attackers there too. So he takes, you just take back. I think that's actually
What
a good
does
move.
Aaron
Okay,
look like?
I'll
A
do
computer?
that. Check.
He looks like that guy.
Ah.
Check.
Okay.
Check.
So Scratch 200 is really putting the pressure on now. He plays knight takes e6 check. Aaron responds by bishop takes e6, queen takes, and Aaron is really running out of places to move here.
And I got his look on up with my queen, ready to take, and he has...
Now,
But I can't do it yet. Because
Scratch 200's got a nice queen-rook battery. He's got the bishops in play, but it's going to be tricky to finish it off. Aaron brings his rook over to d8 to make things difficult.
Ooh, that does make sense.
What is all those dogs doing? No, what are all those dogs doing? Using incorrect grammar. What are those dogs doing?
I'll make it... He can't take my queen, can he?
No.
I'll make it a check.
Well, he couldn't take it anyhow
Our
because
neighbor's
you're
dogs
putting him
are
in
Daddy,
check.
I'll make it a
noisy.
check.
I don't know if they could hear.
Okay,
it
now
in
this
the
is
video, but
interesting.
they're
Let's see how this works out.
He shouldn't take it, because then I'll take back.
You'll be okay, I think. He can take the knight because he has two pieces defending that square. But if he does, then you'll have some places you can put your queen. We'll see what happens. So Scratch 200
That's
checks
fine.
again with his knight. I think it'll work out. Playing knight takes d5 check. Aaron captures with his rook.
Okay. Now. Ooh, Daddy. Ooh, look at this.
You see a good move?
I think maybe.
Okay.
Oh, no, that doesn't work.
Doesn't work. I see a good move.
Is it here?
I think that's a good move. So this will be interesting to see how this plays out. So Scratch plays queen f7 check, which skewers the king and the queen. He can't take the queen yet because of the rook defending it. But he's got an interesting setup here. So Aaron decides to block the check with his rook, which gives Scratch 200 a couple of different options, really.
Like this?
That would be one of them.
Or I don't have to do that. I could always though I don't want to move back, that would be bad. I could try this no, what, should I try that out? So like he can't move his king in these rows?
Maybe. I like the idea of keeping him in check, or if you wanted, you could take the rook with your bishop, because that'll be, you get a rook, he gets a bishop, which is a pretty good deal for you.
Do you think I should do that?
I would consider it. I mean, it's up to you.
I would consider both of them.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of good options here.
I'm going to keep him in check.
Okay, Scratch 200 keeps the pressure on, playing queen c4 check.
He blocked with his knight.
Aaron blocks with his knight.
Ooh, he also blocks the attack.
That's an interesting choice.
Why? Oh, because that? Then he takes, then.
He can't take. If you do that.
Why?
What would he take with?
His king.
You can't take with the king, your queen's there.
Yeah, that's good.
Now, put it back for a minute. I think that's a good move. We'll play that, but let me show you another idea.
What?
Put the knight back.
Oh.
You could take with your queen, right? Is there any reason that doesn't work?
No.
What about his king?
I think that's even stronger. But
Okay,
take with the bishop's fine. We can play it your way. I think it's going to work out.
but should I play it your way?
Do it your way. We'll say that you did it all on your own.
No, but
You want to do it with the queen because I gave you that idea?
what, is it better?
I think we can analyze the game afterwards. I think taking with the queen's a little bit better, but I think if you take with the bishop, that's still winning.
No.
I think you're going to win either way, Steve.
Okay, I'll just take.
Is it scratch?
Okay, with a little help, with a little bit of advice, scratch 200. Plays queen takes c6 check, and Aaron retreats to d8 with his king.
Okay. Oh. I
Yeah,
could
what
always
next?
take his.
I would
could.
take his rook.
No! I would lose a queen.
Uni
for a rook.
suggests Uni87 says queen could take rook on a8,
That would be
but
bad.
scratch 200 sees the refutation of queen takes a8, and he decides not to play that move.
Also rook cut.
I'm the best
I
kid
mean, I
in
don't
chess in our house.
Scratch 200 is considering his move.
But what should I do?
So many good options.
I know so many good options. Like I could go like wait. I know all the good places. I just can't decide.
Well, what moves are you considering? Tell me some
I'm
candidates.
considering doing maybe. I'm just considering.
Yeah, let's talk it out. Yes, just considering.
I'm maybe going to do something like I don't really know. Like considering maybe that. No, because then I want to put him in check somehow.
Well,
Like I could do that. But
you
then
could
Rook
do
would
that,
take me.
but yeah, then he can capture
What are your
there.
ideas?
I see a good move, but I bet you can spot it if you keep looking. Keep looking for another minute. This isn't a tricky position, but I bet you can spot it if you keep looking.
Oh, Rook goes over there.
That's an interesting move. Now, his queen
That
or
is
knight could
not
take
what
the
I
rook.
saw.
It would be a sacrifice.
I saw something else.
I think there's something even better.
I saw something.
What?
Wait, Daddy.
What's your idea, Uni87?
Would that work?
Maybe. I was thinking, although you know what?
Wait, I made something cool.
Actually, I don't know. There's like a lot of different.
Daddy, no.
I could show
please
this at
just
the end.
don't.
This chess game.
You can.
Good, very
Daddy.
good. Actually, the thing I was thinking of doesn't quite work.
What
So
was it,
I think don't
anyways?
bump that because
What
that'll
was
knock
it?
the Kindle. Well, I was trying to find a way we can take the knight, but there's no good way with the pawn protecting it.
Well, why were you saying that's a good move?
I'm pretty sure it's.
Oh, I see why you said that.
Wait.
Oh, wait. That's the
Yes.
I think
I spotted that. It's just like I want one.
I know, but it doesn't quite work, does it? I can't figure out a way to.
It's
I-
VR.
What's
or
a
VR?
good
Yes.
What's
All right. So I haven't really studied this a lot, but I feel like maybe Queen E6 would
That's
would
what
set
I
up some
told
good
That's
attacks.
what I told him. That's what I told
Yes,
him.
Uni 87 did mention that move. It's
Queen E6?
E6.
Oh yeah, E6.
What do you think of that? Just slide your queen over to here.
Okay, that's fine.
Because now your bishop's threatening his rook. Your queen and rook are lined up in a battery, which could, I mean, you can't do it yet because these squares are protected, but later on you could have something there. It opens up, I don't know. I feel like it lines things up
Okay.
nicely. Okay, so
After V and B.
scratch 200 plays queen e6. Now at this point, so that's interesting. Aaron snatches up the unprotected pawn in the middle with queen takes d4. Okay, so he didn't do anything about our threats down here, so how can we punish him?
We could always.
I think there's I see two good moves.
That was one of them, I thought.
That won't. So look at
No,
carefully and tell me
yeah,
why it
his
won't
queen.
work. Yeah, his queen, exactly.
Here.
No, I don't think it's any better than where you are. I mean,
Okay,
you're
so
safe, but
what is?
let me tell you
the
two ideas and tell me which one you like better. One idea, you just take the rook with your bishop, you do a little
One
trade,
idea?
you come out
What is
ahead.
that?
It's good except for the knight.
Oh, yeah.
Here's my second idea. Bishop e7 check.
I'll do Bishop E7 check. Because I don't want. to get rid of any of my
Now,
stuff.
if you do this, he could take it with his rook.
And then my queen would take it.
Yes, that was my thought as well. Okay,
Wait, but then his king could take my queen.
you got the rook.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'll
Check.
do it.
All right. So Scratch 200 plays bishop e7 check. As predicted, rook takes e7, queen takes e7, and I think Aaron is in trouble. Aaron gets out of this check by playing king c8.
I'm gonna just move a rook up to help. I was gonna. Or should we do a pretty maybe not good move? I don't know. I was just thinking
I feel like
we could get our rook to like.
Yeah, if you could get your rook down to help, that would be amazing.
I can.
Yeah, you could bring that rook down. That's an idea.
Okay, should I do that?
Sure. Now, be aware your king is trapped behind his pawns here. No, I think you're fine, because this rook's protecting it. But later on, don't move all your rooks out and let him bring his queen back, or you're going to have a problem. All right, so Scratch 200 plays rook e6. Aaron decides to bring his knight back. He plays knight d7, trying to protect some.
Well, that won't work.
Now, I think that's probably a mistake by Aaron.
Why? Because we did it?
Well,
oh, with our bishop?
There. You could take it with your bishop.
Why do you think that's a mistake? What can we do?
Well, what was this knight protecting here? Do you remember this knight was protecting some squares before that we couldn't move to?
What? Where?
And
yeah.
So now queen e8 becomes an option. And I think this game's about over. Scratch 200 plays queen e8. Aaron moves his king to c7.
Can I do checkmate?
That's an interesting question. Can you do checkmate? I don't see checkmate, but I bet.
Take his rook.
I think you're really close.
Take his rook.
Taking the rook is probably winning. Rook c6 check is probably winning.
Rook c.
I think there's a lot of good moves here.
Maybe gonna go there.
Yeah. Don't forget that these are lined up. You have to do something about it. But I think that move first might just keep your attack going. Do you see how it's okay because you've got him in check? Okay. So rook c6 check.
Moves it over.
King moves over.
We have to do something about that, like that.
Well, be careful of his queen.
Ooh.
Look carefully.
What should we do? That? No. I want help.
I actually think this is a good time to sacrifice a piece.
Oh, our queen.
Not your queen.
Oh, our rook.
Not your rook.
Our bishop.
I think you can sacrifice your bishop and end up checkmating him pretty quickly here.
Oh, here?
I think so. Because you've got the rook. So if he takes with his... Yeah, does this work?
He can't because then he'll be in check.
Yeah, he would have to take with his rook. And if he takes with his rook...
Oh, yeah, then we can do a checkmate on him. Go here.
Yeah, I think that this is...
Okay, that's good.
All right, so...
Well, he fought for it.
Scratch 200 plays bishop a7, sacrifice... Oh, we overlooked something, Scratch 200. That bishop was protecting our rook. I gave you bad advice.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Luckily, you're still winning.
That was probably gonna be, what is it called? A blunder.
Yeah, that was a blunder. Okay. Scratch 200's advisor recommended a poor move there. But I think I see a good move this time. I see something even better. His rook's not protected, is it?
Oh. And check, check, check.
Queen takes a8 check.
We'll let him escape.
So now we're back up quite a bit of material, even after giving up our own rook. It ended up just being a complicated trade. Aaron plays king d6.
We'll play... I don't know this.
Remember, you can't. Don't let him bring his queen back here and checkmate
right.
you.
So, no.
Have to remember that.
We could open up some there.
That's true. That might be prudent. Give yourself a little breathing room for the king.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
He can
scratch
move.
200 plays G3. Make sure his king doesn't end up trapped. Aaron plays H6 for unknown reasons.
Now can we move our rook up?
Yes, I suppose you can. Where do you want to move your rook? Okay. Scratch 200 plays Rook B5.
Checkmate, next move.
Aaron is ready for that checkmate if he could have done it with Queen A1, but Scratch 200 planned ahead. He moves his queen out, or his king, to G2. At this point, Aaron plays Knight F6.
At this point, we play checkmate.
And Scratch 200 is sounding pretty confident that he's got this game in the bag. Let's see how you finish it off, Scratch 200. Okay. Look carefully and tell me if that's a good move.
No.
Why?
Knight.
Knight, yes.
So, should we go? How should we win?
You were here. I think at this point, you've got a queen and a rook out here. You should be able to checkmate him. Try keep him in check. And keep this rook like a fence and just kind of walk it down. One move you could consider, I don't know if it's the best move or not, but I feel like Queen D8 is pretty strong.
Okay.
It checks his king, it threatens the knight,
Okay.
does a lot of stuff. Okay, so Scratch 200 plays Queen D8 check. Aaron decides to play King C6.
I'm gonna decide to what should we do? That?
Well, look carefully. I don't want you to lose your queen. How about out here? Oh, no, because of the pawn. So close. Well, yeah, you know what? Your idea of...
This?
Almost,
No.
except for that knight.
My idea...
I keep forgetting the pawn. You keep forgetting the knight. Yeah, your idea of...
That. Nope.
Actually, that seems kind of
no,
good.
because it's pawned.
Pawn's going that way.
Oh. So this.
That seems pretty good, actually. Yeah, I like Queen B6 check.
Oh, yeah.
He plays King D7.
Do not know. I'm just gonna say, why not?
Okay.
No?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, yeah, why not?
I mean, I don't see anything wrong
I
with
was
that
gonna
move.
say about the pawn. I'm like, I keep forgetting this go that way.
Yeah. Okay, so Scratch 200 plays Rook C5.
This is
Aaron
gonna be a
plays
long video.
King E7.
This is gonna be a
Now
long
I
video.
think checkmate is imminent.
Imminent right now.
Mate in 2, probably.
Mate in 2 probably, yeah. Oh, I know how to mate him in
This game
2.
ending pretty quickly.
2 moves, I think.
Yeah, because first we go here.
Scratch 200 plays Rook C7.
And then he's gonna go up one.
Oh, Aaron played a move I did not see.
No.
He blocked with the knight, so it's not quite mate in 2, but it is pretty close. It is very close to that.
Mate in 3 now. Oh, what's the move? Mate in 3 now, right?
Probably. I'm not sure exactly what moves we need to make, but it's probably something like that.
So 1 take. Wait.
Then you have to chase him around some, but I mean, that's okay. You don't actually have to move the queen here because his knight's pinned. He can't move that. He can't move that knight, so your queen's not really in danger. You could just move your queen up 1 so that then you can take with the rook,
Okay.
right? I
yeah.
think. Is there
No,
anything
yeah.
wrong with that?
No, there's nothing wrong. That's
Okay.
good.
Okay, so c7.
Oh, he moved.
Now he
to-
complicates things by bringing his queen into the mix. I don't think that helps him, but we're going to have to be careful. Aaron plays queen e5.
We can't let him take, even if we can take with our queen.
Yeah, that's no good. But
Can't take.
I think,
This video has been half an hour long.
well, luckily I think we're almost done.
Okay. I know.
Like that.
I think that too.
I think that's good. I feel like taking with the rook's even better. Put
Okay,
it back.
yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? Because if
Oh,
you
yeah.
take with the rook, then he can't move his king this way, and
Okay,
he's going to have to go
that's
into the
2
last
moves.
rank. Okay. Rook takes. Okay. So Aaron then has to play
And
F8.
checkmate.
not quite checkmate.
Mm.
Because what's going to happen is he's going to block with his queen.
Oh.
So is there a better way to do it or not? I don't know.
Because I read a cool thing for
I think that's good. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it.
Why are you moving that one?
Okay, so Scratch
That's-
200 plays
that's not
queen
Aaron's
c8.
piece.
He's gonna move his
The only move for Aaron is queen e8. Now
No, our
what?
very last
Queen
move.
E8.
No.
Wait, you moved it there? It was already there.
I mean, that's where Aaron moved. I'm like announcing
Queen
for the video.
E8. Well, we can't take Stacey because then he'll take
You
off.
can't take it, just be a queen trade. But he's got his queen and his king lined up. Can you get a piece less valuable than the queen to get in there and pin his queen so you can take it?
Less value?
'Cause he-
Oh, his pawn.
No, I'll tell you what I'm thinking. Right now, we can't take this, right?
Uh-huh.
But if we were to do that,
What?
now he can't move that queen. We're going to get it for sure. You see what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And we'll only have to give up a rook. And now we'll have a queen and a bishop, and he'll have, like, no pieces, basically. What do you think of that idea?
What's this mean?
We can't get rid of our only rook though.
But we'll get his queen.
You get
Fine.
You've got pawns you can promote. Okay, so on the advice of his teammates, Scratch 200 plays
That
rook
queen-
d8.
It could have just gone like that.
Yeah, but then he'd take it with his king.
That he did something in his sister's
And he
room.
takes?
So he does not take.
Oh.
So I thought Aaron would take, but instead he plays g6.
So now
He
you can
just
take.
gives us a win though.
So
You can take his queen
You could
if
probably-
you sacrifice a rook to the king.
yeah, I think that's fine. I think there's
No,
a
you
lot of
don't
ways to do that. There are
sacrifice it.
probably ways you can do that without even
No.
losing the rook.
But your
But
king
this
could
is-
get
this is
him.
an easy
Aaron's
win.
king could get
But-
him.
So rook takes e8 check.
He moves.
Aaron blunders, I think. Oh, you know what though? Yeah, you're right. That was a good move.
He
I was thinking you had to do
blunders?
something crazy, but
What's
you're right.
that
The queen's
mean?
protecting the rook. He's
Why
got
does
no
he
good move.
blunder?
No, there's not a blunder. There was no good move to be made. Blunder means like a mistake, but I think Aaron's just in trouble. He plays king f7. Yes.
Boom, checkmate. Daddy, checkmate. Is this move right?
Is there checkmate this move?
I Thinking
I'm ready if
here.
there is.
Well, that's close, but he'll be able to come out here, right? You might be better off blocking this rank,
Like this.
rank 6, and then walking him down.
Like
Yeah, I like that better. Okay, Scratch 200 plays rook
He's gonna
c6.
move to the side.
Now it is, in fact, mate in 2. Aaron plays h5, running out of anything better to do. Scratch 200 plays queen c7.
Oh no, it's not meant to.
It is not, because Aaron sees that he can diagonally get close to the rook by playing king f7. But that's okay. It's made in 2 from here.
I want to
Figure out how to do it.
ending, by the way. I made a thing.
No,
That'll work.
no, it won't. Because
Yeah.
then he'll move one more.
Your queen will protect it. But if you want to
Oh,
be
yeah.
extra safe, go all the way over there. His pawns are going that way.
Okay, good. Daddy, I'll do this.
Okay, so Scratch 200 plays rook b6. Aaron's really sweating. He doesn't have any good moves. He plays h4. And Scratch 200 plays
Checkmate.
rook b8 checkmate.
All right, wait. I want to do the ending. This chess game is, or was, I guess, Aaron, the computer, versus Scratch 22, the person. And I edited it a lot. Like, I used to not have those little faces there and not that stuff.
Good job, Scratch
Used to be sort of
200.
Or like that without the faces.
It says we're analyzing the game. It says that Scratch 200 played with an 81% accuracy, which is pretty good.
Ah!
Yeah,
Daddy,
you
And the video.